I welcome all of you to this amazing another live session of Dose of Holistic Living. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in today. Life, life is a beautiful balance of positives and negatives, of the good and the bad, of the Shiva and Shakti in life, and again, of masculinity and the femininity, masculine energy and the feminine energy in this world, isn't it? Isn't it so? Let's start this session, today's session, with this concept. But before that, I really want to thank all of you for tuning in to the sixth episode of this amazing series that I'm having. Thank you so much for the overwhelming response and compliments I'm getting on chats, on comments, as well as personal messages from people around all around this my circle, my network. Congratulations for making it this far. I just want to confirm from the team, whosoever has joined in, is my voice clear and loud for you? Okay, awesome. Sounds good. So let's get started. So what we are going to do today is we are going to go deeper to understand another aspect of life, or deeper understanding of how life works. What is a deeper meaning of holistic life? Are you all ready for it? Are you all ready for it to learn even more deeper today? I just would love to see the energy of the people here, or whosoever is joining me or watching me on video later on YouTube. Awesome. So let me show you a symbol today of what what we are going to cover today. Okay, give me a second. So what is this? This symbol that I just have it here, it is about this duality of life, about this positive and the negative of life that we go through on a daily basis. Din or raat hoti hai, positive and the negative hota hai. At an atom level, there is electrons and protons at equal amount. But why this symbol, this S? So this is from the Chinese philosophy, where they talked about this concept as yin and yang energy, where yin symbolizes the feminine energy that exists on this planet, and yang symbolizes the masculine energy that exists on this planet. And they both are essential for the existence, for the universal balance in this creation. Does it make sense to you or not? Now let's go deeper into it. So there are these two energies, let's call them yin and yang, which are two different aspects of life. Now yin actually symbolizes the feminine energy, and yang, let me show it here. Yang symbolizes the positive energy in this universe. Now they symbolize even more than that, not just this part, but they symbolize more than that. What is it? अब फिलोसफी बात करके, फेमिनिन एंड मैस्कुलिन एनर्जी, उससे बात करके we might not get something fruitful out of this discussion. So let's make it more practical today. थोड़ा practical and how this concept applies into our life. Let's go into that. Are you all good? Are you all okay with that? ठीक है. So yin is actually symbolizes the personal life aspect that we have in our life, and yang, which is masculine, symbolizes the professional aspect of our life. अगर आप हम practical इस materialistic life की बात करें, we talk about two lives, right? Balance in personal and professional life, work life balance kind of thing. So I am trying to map this energy concept, which is a Chinese philosophy, and in terms of life also, spiritual concept also, into this life which we have, which is a material life in nature. So that it makes more sense to you guys. Does it make sense to you guys? Should we go ahead with this, this analogy or this correlation between them? Okay, awesome. Sounds good. Let me actually first get rid of this symbol, which I just wanted to show out of curiosity, which is from that Chinese philosophy. But for the sake of discussion, it is not that relevant for us. You know, both of these energies are needed in each and every single person. You know, every person that is there on this planet, every human being, they have both the feminine and the masculine energy. Now what happens, the balance or the imbalance of these two energies, जो masculine और feminine है, हिंदी में इसको शायद I don't know what we call patriarchy and matriarchy, or stri and puru. I don't know the term actually. So let's go ahead with that. So ये दोनों एनर्जी का बैलेंस और इम्बैलेंस in a person defines the defines you as a person, how you are, and defines your success in professional as well as personal life. जो इसका बैलेंस और इम्बैलेंस होगा वो आपकी लाइफ को डिफाइन करेगा. हाउ इज दैट? Majorly most of us are imbalanced in some form. मतलब perfect balance, like at the atom level we have equal number of protons and electrons. That is not possible in general in 99.99% of the people on this planet. ठीक है, कुछ ना कुछ imbalance होता है. If the imbalance is little bit in control and like in check, and वो 40-60 और 70-30 वाला है तो भी चलेगा, but there are a lot of people, unfortunately, who have a high imbalance of these two energies. Now, first going into imbalance part, कितना क्या imbalance है, क्या क्या होता है. Let's try to understand what actually makes the yin energy traits as well as yang energy traits of a person. So first, let's pick yin energy, which is feminine energy in any person. So does it make sense? Okay. So let's bring it here. So for a person who is more yin energy, और जो yin energy है वो constitute करती है that you are emotional aspect of you is defined by the yin energy. If you are sensitive person, that comes under yin energy of you. ठीक है, आप कितने insensitive हो, कितने sensitive हो is defined by how much you are operating from the yin energy aspect. Family oriented nature जिसका होता है वो yin energy से आता है. Whether you are sacrificing in nature, वो yin energy, your feminine energy constitute or what do you call, include in that part. ठीक है, that part is facilitated by your yin energy. Beauty of life, beauty of a person, beauty of yourself, beauty of nature, that you observe and absorb and try to reciprocate that beauty within you, is defined also by this yin energy. आप vulnerable हो, अगर आपके अंदर vulnerability है, that is in many sense is also defined by this yin energy that you have. आपके अंदर अगर insecurity है, you have that possessive nature about the things that you own, about the family aspect, about your children, that is also contributed by your yin energy aspect in you. Does it make sense? Does it go in with your understanding of what the feminine energy aspect you have in life? ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं. The next trait about the masculine energy और yang energy क्या चीजों के लिए कंट्रीब्यूट करती है in our life. Okay, so here they are. Your masculine energy contributes to your practical nature. How much practical person you are, ये इससे define होता है. How much aggressive you are or non-aggressive you are, that is also defined by your yin energy aspect. Contribution of that yin and yang energy aspect. Whether you're insensitive or sensitive. अगर insensitive हो, that goes more to the yang energy aspect or masculine. आपने देखा होगा आदमी लोग थोड़े ज्यादा ब्रूटल होते हैं. दे आर मोर इनसेंसिटिव. व्हेन दे हैव टू गो फॉर फाइट, दे डोंट हेजिटेट टू किल अ पर्सन और टू किल एन एनिमल. और दे आर द वंस हु आर मोर known for going for hunting, right? Not from now, from the early ages, like from the early age, man, we just spent 20-15,000 years back. From that age, man used to take up the role of go for hunting. Goal, whether you are setting goals and whether you are goal oriented, वो भी आपके इस एस्पेक्ट से डिफाइन होता है। whether you are decisive in nature or not, that is also contributed by your yang energy aspect. Do you believe, do you think men or this masculine energy or these people can be harsh and tough with you? They can be harsh and tough with respect to conditions they are facing in life. वो भी आपके yang एनर्जी से कंट्रीब्यूट होता है, या उस चीज के एस्पेक्ट से निकल के आता है कि हाउ मच हार्श, हाउ मच टफ यू आर इन लाइफ. Intelligence aspect, intelligence about life, intelligence about how you have to deal with the situation, the balance part, the practical part, वो भी इससे contribute होता है. I'm not saying, I'm not being racist here कि women or feminine energy is not intelligent. As I said, every single person has both the energies, masculine and the feminine. The more you have this masculine energy aspect within you, that contributes to the intelligence aspect, whether it is a technical intelligence or a emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence है, that will come from yin energy aspect. यहाँ पे जो लिखा हुआ है, if it is more practical, more career oriented, more uh, your logical intelligence, that will come from the yang energy concept. Are you guys up or up till now with me? Are you with me so far? Okay, awesome. तो ये मैंने एक ब्रीफ में बताया है कि what contributes to what. We can go deeper into it, a lot more deeper, and discuss and debate about it. But let's hold on to this aspect and discussion about this for now in the interest of the time and how much amount of information I want to cover in this session. एंड उसके आगे अभी हम आगे चलते हैं, एंड देन वी विल कम इनटू दोज एस्पेक्ट्स. कहाँ प्रैक्टिकलिटी में आपको क्या है, आपके पास व्हाट काइंड ऑफ इम्बैलेंस और बैलेंस यू हैव, वेदर व्हाट इज मोर रिलेटेबल टू यू, then you will be able to make sense of these points, these traits that I define. Is it okay with you guys? Awesome. So let me remove it for now from this screen, and then we can bring them back later. But let's take this discussion forward. It is going to be a very interesting discussion. You are going to have many big breakthroughs, and you will get to know better about you today. Let me tell you, अगर आप इस डिस्कशन को ढंग से सुनते हैं and you try to relate it with your situation, you will reach a point that I am able to tell more about you than even your best friend. Is that a possible? Let's try to figure it out. Are you really ready and interested and excited for it? Let me know in the comments below if you are watching on YouTube, or in the chat window here on Zoom if you are there on the meeting. Awesome. Sounds good. Let's go ahead. So, अगर आप इंसान इंडिविजुअली अपने आप को लो, तो कैन यू सी लाइक इवन इफ योर हैंड्स, योर राइट हैंड एंड लेफ्ट हैंड, you can say whether I am a right handy or a left handy. Based on that, whether you can say whether your left hand is strong and right hand is strong. Not both of them are equal, are having equal strength. Is that right or not? हर किसी का कोई एक हाथ ही ज्यादा स्ट्रांग होता है दूसरे हाथ से. फॉर लॉट ऑफ पीपल एम्बीडेक्स्ट्रस जो बोलते हैं, वो एक एस्पेक्ट में है कि राइटिंग के स्किल सेट में या कुछ एस्पेक्ट्स में है. And these ambidextrous people are rare in this world. So they might contribute to 0.001% people. Most of us are aligned with one aspect, like whether we are stronger on left hand or the right hand, right? इसी तरह से हमारी energies भी, this yin energy or yang energy or this feminine energy and this masculine energy, ये दोनों भी थोड़ा imbalanced होती हैं. One person has a little bit stronger, is a little bit stronger on the feminine energy or the yin energy, and somebody are more in the yang energy or the masculine energy. In general, as per the law of the nature, males are more dominated in the yang energy and females are more dominated with the yin energy. अगर आप practically दुनिया को देखो तो आपको ऐसा दिख जाएगा. That is the law of nature. Now, law of universe. Now, the thing is, between these two yin and yang energy, if आपको वो symbol याद है that I showed in the beginning, that was so much intricate. एक S shape से divide हो के वो एक complete circle बना रहा था. That's how the life is. two yang energies don't attract each other to complete and complement each other. Only one yin and yang energy attracts each other and complements each other. And when this attraction happen, अगर आप practically अगर हम अपनी life की बात करें, the attraction is never about a female and male. Then attraction is never about two bodies getting together and attracted together. It is always about two energies. Two energies, these two persons that they possess, attraction happens between the energy aspect of you guys. Physical थोड़ी होता है first time में जाते ही directly you reach that level. It is always about the energy attraction that you have between the two of you. And इस energy attraction में भी क्या होता है? If you think about pure attraction and the ideal one, it is always about a right combination of the yin and the yang, which are complementing in nature. एक लेमन टर्म में बात करें तो ऑपोजिट्स अट्रैक्ट हम बोलते हैं. दिस इज नॉट द राइट वे टू थिंक अबाउट इट एंड गो अबाउट इट. एट ऑपोजिट एनर्जीज डोंट अट्रैक्ट, कॉम्प्लीमेंटिंग एनर्जीज अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर. अब इसको हम कॉन्सेप्ट लेके आते हैं डायरेक्टली आर रिलेशनशिप्स, हमारी जो रोमांटिक रिलेशनशिप्स हैं या शादी वाली रिलेशनशिप हैं और पार्टनर वाली रिलेशनशिप में हैं. तो लेट्स गेट ऑन टू दैट टॉपिक. अगर आप सही तरीके से अपने अराउंड देखो अपनी लाइफ में, ओनली टू पीपल हु आर टुगेदर, इफ दे आर कॉम्प्लीमेंटिंग इन नेचर, देन ओनली दैट रिलेशनशिप इज सक्सेसफुल. इजंट इट? इजंट दैट राइट? अब उसमें कॉम्प्लीमेंटिंग कैसे होंगे? अगर एक पार्टनर ज्यादा गुस्से वाला है, ज्यादा एग्रेसिव है, ज्यादा एम्बिशियस है about the career and maybe other aspects, the other person is always little submissive, little following kind of person, little bit more, instead of ambitious in the career, they might be more ambitious for the family, to bring the family together, to keep the family together, and they are more of a kind कि वो अगले का सुन के उसके हिसाब से more emotional intelligence लगा के अपनी लाइफ चलाएंगे. And it is not tied to कि ये जो ambitious वाला energy है, that should always be a man. It is possible that yang energy is possessed by woman and yin energy is more possessed by man. But in general, more dominating, more prevalent one is man is more yang energy and female is more yin energy. And as per the traits that we discussed, उसके हिसाब से वो life balance करते हैं. Even if both are working, both personalities, both partners in that relationship, they are working, मेजॉरिटी वाइज बैलेंस अगर सही से है और फीमेल अगर यिन एनर्जी ज्यादा पोजेस कर रही है, तो दैट आफ्टर वर्क ऑल्सो दैट पर्सन विल हैंडल मोर ऑफ द फैमिली एस्पेक्ट, कीप द फैमिली टुगेदर. शी विल बी मोर अब caring about feeding the kids and keeping the house in a good shape while working as well. Man will be taking the role of being a breadwinner, and he will more focus on, you know, creating that, getting something from outside and bringing it into the home. Right or not? ये otherwise other ways में भी possible है, but you have to keep that balance a little bit, क्योंकि there are some intrinsic nature of a man and woman that cannot be defied by individuals. There are some rules that are defined by the universe that you have to follow. So women, if they don't own the yin energy between them, and if the men don't own the yang energy in them, there is a imbalance in them. They are trying to defy the universal law of nature. How can we take this into further understanding for us? Let's go deeper into it. So there are women, if you guys are watching, if you are woman and if you are watching, and if you think you are more yang energy, let me pull out some of the traits that you might be having. Some of your life deepest secrets will bring out to you. Are you okay for it? Are you up for it to go through what I'm going to share about you today? And you will be able to relate to them. ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं. So if you are more yang energy female, you are good in career, but you are not good in your personal life. You are struggling in your relationship. You are struggling to manage your family life. ठीक है? ऐसा हुआ है आपकी लाइफ में कि यू हैड टू टेक अप रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज एट अ वेरी अर्ली एज इन योर लाइफ, and you are probably taking more responsibilities in your house and in your family. Because of this, you might have suppressed your yin energy, your feminine energy. आपने responsibilities ज्यादा ज्यादा लेते गए और उसकी वजह से इफेक्ट क्या हुआ? You are more comfortable with male friends. You are more comfortable with going out. You are more comfortable with people talking about logic, people talking about balance, not girly stuff. You are not very good with hanging out with your girly wali friends who wants to shop, who wants to do gossip, who wants to uh, you know just go for window shopping, who wants to uh, just do time pass. You always want to do something fruitful. You want to be, little more balanced in your nature and in whatever action you take. Now, okay, Rashmi brought up a point. What is the problem if I am from a yang energy? Okay, I'll come to that. I'll address that concern. Just go through the discussion for now, and you will get your answer addressed within the discussion itself. Okay. Now, you also are having friends only with the girls who are career oriented. You are probably the man in your life. Sorry, the man in your life is such. अगर आपकी शादी हो गई है या फिर आप relationship that is has lasted long, in that case, the man of your life will be kind of humble in nature. उसका nature थोड़ा sweet होगा, and that's what attracted you to that person. Isn't that so? Initially आप दोनों में बहुत love था, you got attracted to his sweet nature and that caring nature, but आगे क्या हुआ? You lost that love for him, or that spark is okay. Let's go ahead. Sorry about that. So yeah, where I was. So initially, yeah, there was love, and then love is gone from your life. Why? Because uh, that person, that man in your life is probably might be struggling in the career, might not be bringing uh, the amount of, from outside, that breadwinner, that support, that respect that you should bring out in the home. That guy in your life, he's not able to bring that. Because of this, you are having conflicts, you are having an intimacy problem in your life. You are not that much intimate right now in your life. That is one of the problem you might be facing if you are married or if you have a partner in your life. Now, the reason that you are might be in this session, or might be up to this point in the video also, there might be some relationship struggles you might be going through, and that's why you are here. Am I right or not? Okay, let's go deeper. अगर आपके बच्चे हैं, if you have a son, let's say specifically if you have a son, आप देखोगे कि अगर वो सन बड़ा हो चुका है, that is also like has reached that adult age, you will see that your son will also be struggling in his life, in his personal life, in his relationships. Why? There is only one man possible in the house, and you are that man. If you are having yang energy, you are that person, and you are dominating that man personality in the house. Because of this, your husband is also yin energy. He's more docile, and he's more that other aspect, yin energy wala hai. Then son also imbibes that yin energy from the father, and since you cannot let another man in the house because of your yang energy domination, your son imbibes more yin energy, and because of this, your son is also imbalanced in the yin energy aspect. Uski wajah se kya hua? He has friends. Most of the friends he has are more girl friends, could friend zone him most of the time. और अगर गलती से मैनेज करके उसकी शादी भी हो गई है, he is into a relationship, the girl of his life might be not be respecting him because of his yin energy and not possessing that yang energy aspect in himself. Are you able to relate so far? Are you able to see that it might be the case that is happening? अगर आपके बच्चे नहीं है और नहीं है तो until till now whatever we shared, do you resonate with that? let me tell you much deeper aspect about this. आपकी जो energy imbalance है, imbalanced energy in your yin and yang, that is creating an imbalanced energy that is first of all that attracted an imbalanced man with the yin energy in your life. Then because of the imbalance in your partnership, imbalance in the energy in your partnership and in your house, your family, your children, they are also imbibing that negative or that imbalanced energy aspect, and that is gonna affect their life in the future also. Isn't that too big? That's how law of nature or law of energy works on this planet and in the universe. Now, how would you judge actually? अब तक अगर आपने डिस्कस किया कि और आपको ये अभी क्लियर नहीं है कि how would you judge whether I'm yang or yin? Just see if your personal life, if you're suffering in your personal life, you are more. I'm talking specifically about, okay, in both the cases, if you are suffering in personal life, that means your yin energy is suppressed right now and it is not in balance situation. If your professional life is suffering, that means your yang energy is suppressed and is not coming into that balance. अगर आपकी professional life suffer करे, that will give you that judgment what type of energy domination is there in you. Now, some people might be struggling in both the areas of life, personal and professional. Then that means you are not you are missing some personalities from your yin energy aspect also and yang energy aspect. You remember हमने starting में क्या बोला था? You should have a balance of yin energy qualities as well as yang energy qualities to have that holistic life, to have that balanced life in your life, to have that balance, right? Now let's talk about अगर आपके little bit more, let's go into the detail. We will have this discussion a little longer today. It might extend to 45 minutes. I hope you guys are okay with that because we are going into deep about yourself. You will get to know a lot more about yourself today or the challenge that you might be facing in your life. And at the end, I will give you some simple tools to bring that balance within your life. Okay, sounds good? Okay. Now in this yang energy, अगर आपके yang energy traits हैं, there are more things about you. As if you are a woman, you like simple dressing. ठीक है, आप ज्यादा हाई फाई ड्रेसिंग नहीं चाहते. आप अपने बालों को मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम यू टाई देम अप, यू डोंट लीव देम ओपन. ठीक है, द चॉइस ऑफ योर क्लोथ्स आर ऑलवेज वेरी सिंपल. कंफर्टेबल क्लोथ्स यू लुक फॉर, यू डोंट लुक फॉर वेरी वाइब्रेंट एनर्जी क्लोथ्स. यू आर मोर मैस्कुलिन वाले जो क्लोथ्स है ना, बंदे जिस टाइप की ड्रेस पहनते हैं, यू गो अप विद दैट ड्रेसिंग. योर ड्रेसिंग इज नॉट वेरी अट्रैक्टिव. दे आर नॉट लाइक पिंकी एंड पर्पल कलर और येलो कलर, रेड कलर टाइप की ड्रेस आपके पास नहीं है. यू आर मोर लाइक सिंपल लिविंग, ग्रे, व्हाइट, ब्लैक, दिस टाइप ऑफ ड्रेसिंग यू हैव. इफ यू गो फॉर शॉपिंग, देन यू गो फॉर स्पेसिफिक आइटम जो आपकी लिस्ट में बनाई है, वो जाते हो शॉपिंग करके आ जाते हो. यू डोंट गो फॉर विंडो शॉपिंग, यू डोंट वेस्ट टाइम इन शॉपिंग. आर यू एबल टू रिलेट टू दैट? एंड मोर, you have taken more responsibilities in your life than you can handle, and you feel so much responsible for adhering to your responsibilities ki puri jaan laga rahe ho to do them, and you are probably getting burnt out also, right? Uske baad, you are very straightforward person. You can be blunt and sometimes you can be rude also. So the thing here is, अगर आपको कोई आर्ग्यू भी करता है ना इस बात पे कि आप रूड हो और ये वो, आप क्या बोलते हो उससे, उस केस में? आई एम टेलिंग द ट्रूथ, इट्स योर प्रॉब्लम दैट यू आर नॉट एबल टू हैंडल इट. मैं तो इस टाइप की हूँ, मैं तो एकदम सच्चाई बताऊंगी. यू आर दैट प्रैक्टिकल इन नेचर. There are other more aspects that slowly come into your life that makes your life a little negative. Let's go with that. अब जब आपकी yang energy ज्यादा strong है, तो that simply means your yin energy is more suppressed also. So let's talk about a little bit of negative aspects, negative challenges that this imbalance is bringing in your life. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to go deeper now? Now, because of this yang energy, like dominating strong yang energy in you, I'm talking about women right now. yang energy and depressed, like more suppressed yin energy, what is happening is you're at some level you're disconnected with yourself. A part of you is not liking up yourself and you are disconnected with that part of you. Because of that part, it makes you lonely in life. To cover that loneliness जो आपको आती है, you maybe try to keep yourself very busy, you go on a back to back travel, you work hard, you spend long number of hours in working just to avoid that loneliness or void that you feel in your life. With that, you have other aspects ki men, you are angry with men also, because in general अगर ऑफिस में जाते हो, colleagues होते हैं, men take side of other men also. Most of the time men take side of the men. अगर ऐसा कुछ situation बनता है और उस केस में आप कभी कभी बंदों पे गुस्सा करते हो, आप वो फेमिनिज्म आपके अंदर आता है कि ऐसा कैसे कर सकता है, आई एम इक्वली कंट्रीब्यूटिंग, so that this energy comes up again and again. You are frustrated with the world in that case. You are frustrated with this society and this male dominating society, right or not? You hate, you literally hate when guys get attracted towards you for your looks. आपका looks कैसा भी है, but you hate for that. But when they are attracted to you for your intelligence, for your smartness, you really like that. You really love that aspect. But अगर वो beauty के चक्कर में आपके पीछे आते हैं and they get attracted, then you don't like it. You actually hate it. Now the problem here is, you know, even if whether you are beautiful or not, you don't acknowledge, you don't accept that you are beautiful, and that's what makes you get angry on those person. Actually you are hating that aspect of you, that you don't want to accept that whether you are beautiful or not. Then that's kind of a red flag for you. You tell people for that also कि accept me the way I am, this is who I am, आपको ऐसे ही accept करना पड़ेगा. मैं तो अपनी dressing नहीं change कर रही. I can't dress up to seek attention in my life. Does it resonate with you? अगर आप yang energy हैं तो आपको ये लग रहा है कि आप ये सब कर रहे हैं. You never put on extra makeup. You want to say every time, this is who I am, accept me the way I am. मैं ऐसी ही हूँ. That's a waste of time for me if I do extra makeup. That I don't like that. Now, the serious part about you. You cry alone. You cry alone, not just alone. अगर ज़्यादा जोर से रोना आ रहा है, you pick up pillow, you put your face tight on that pillow and cry hard so that आसपास वालों को आवाज सुनाई ना दे. Or you go into the bathroom and cry there, right? Why you do that? Two reasons. One is you think you have a lot of responsibilities and you cannot show your weakness to people. For one reason, either they can take advantage of you if you show your weakness, or you think you are the stronger personality, stronger one in the family, and you have to take care of them, so you can't get weaker. That's what you narrate within yourself. You don't want to depend on anyone for any help. Why? Because you are a perfectionist. जिस तरीके से आपको जो चीज चाहिए वैसे ही चाहिए, and because of that you pick up more tasks. You never delegate. Very rarely you delegate, and you end up doing a lot of work by yourself. Excessive burden is there in your life. You really are not good at delegation, and because of that you don't have time for yourself. You don't have time for pampering yourself. Now, deeper than that, another aspect of it, you have this deep desire, very deep desire, कि one day will come when I'll get a man of my life and उसके कंधे पे मैं अपना सर रख के relax कर सकूं. He can pick up a lot more pick up my responsibilities जो मैं बहुत टाइम से करती हुई आ रही हूँ. I just want to relax. You have that deep desire within you. But let me tell you a truth here. If you are that kind of yang personality as a woman, you are not gonna have that time, that opportunity when you will be able to put your head on a man's shoulder and feel relaxed, even if you have a man in your life. Because One thing, you cannot trust others for the tasks or the responsibilities you have. You are not good at delegation. Second thing is, you are a perfectionist. You want the things to be done in your way only. जो आपका लाइफ में बंदा जो है वो फुलफिल नहीं कर सकता. So you end up doing everything alone, everything on your own, and that makes you more lonely in life. Okay. I know you might be feeling a little emotional, but that is the true reality of life. That makes you more lonely, that makes you more stressed, that makes you more frustrated on yourself. But वो आपको पता नहीं लगता कि वो on yourself, and you try to throw out or spit out that anger on everyone or around you or onto the society. You don't have much intimacy and support system in your life because of all this. Are you able to relate to that? Are you that kind of person who is struggling with this situation in your life? You want to change the situation, but you are not able to do that. Affirmations, आपने सुना होगा लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, अगर बुक्स पढ़ी होंगी, सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स, हाउ यू चेंज योर लाइफ एंड एनर्जी. You have got this affirmations in your life, but वो affirmations से आप प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में तो सक्सेस लेके आ पा रहे हो, but your वर्क पर्सनल लाइफ में वो वर्क ही नहीं कर रहा. पर्सनल लाइफ में आप वो affirmations काम ही नहीं कर रहे, because of this, that they are not working. You leave this affirmations thing, this whole concept of law of attraction and this energy concept altogether, and you again go back to working hard because that's your nature. You want to be you want to avoid this loneliness, this frustration, and that's why you again go back to working hard in your life. Are you able to relate to that? Okay, thanks for that acknowledgement, Prachi, here. I can understand. Now let's talk about the solution aspect here. The question is, do you really want to stop this loneliness, or do you want to still continue this life? Solution here, I would say, is you stop trying to be the man in your life. Try to work towards bringing a balance in your yin and yang energy. Do you think you can do that? Okay. There is a possibility. There is definitely a possibility that you can do that. How would you do that? Very simple things are possible to imbibe. मैं बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जा पाऊंगा, but let me give you a very briefly of what things you can bring in your life to activate the yin energy in you. You remember, as I told in the beginning of this just woman wala topic, that if you are a woman and you possess yang energy and you are suppressing your yin energy, that means you are defying the law of nature, law of universe. कितनी भी आप प्रोफेशनल सक्सेस लेके आ जाओ अपनी लाइफ में, you will still be unsatisfied in your life. Okay, so that's why it's very, very important to activate that yin energy concept in you, so that you can really live life happily, blissfully, and enjoy this incredible nature of life. Okay, so how to do that? First thing is, bring an affirmation in you. जो आपने डिसोन किया हुआ है पार्ट, उसको ओन करना पड़ेगा. कैसे? फर्स्ट एफर्मेशन लिखो, आई लव बीइंग अ गर्ल, आई लव ड्रेसिंग नाइसली, आई लव doing girly stuff, going for shopping, going for gossip, going for just time waste in my life. ये एक affirmation है that you can write for yourself and bring out that energy aspect, that yin energy aspect in you. But there are some specific materialistic things that you can bring right from today. Just after the session, you can do that. Are you up for it to bring that yin energy activation? ठीक है. So दो तीन चीजें करते हैं, दो तीन चीजें I'll suggest to you. First thing is, let's start with the body, which is the easiest thing, जो आपके physical aspect है. Do you know there is a difference between if you keep your hairs open versus you keep your hairs tied? When you are keeping your hairs open, that means you are You are being more feminine in that aspect. You are being more expressive. You are being more vulnerable. You are being more सर्विंग काइंड, दैट सैक्रिफाइसिंग काइंड. आपने अगर अपनी इंडियन गॉडेसेस को देखा होगा, एनी बिग गॉडेस यू पिक, हर किसी गॉडेस की फोटो जो होगी ना, उसमें उनके बाल खुले होते हैं, बिकॉज दैट डिपिक्ट्स द फेमिनिन एनर्जी यू इन यू. जब आप वो बालों को टाई करके रखते हो, तो दैट इज लाइक यू आर प्रोटेक्टिंग योर सेल्फ, यू आर नॉट ओपनिंग अप योर सेल्फ, यू आर कीपिंग योर सेल्फ टाइट विद इन यू. एंड जब आप बाल खोलोगे, आप शीशे में जाके सही से देखना, you will look more beautiful if you keep your hairs open. So from today, you are gonna keep your hairs more often open. Can you do that? Can you do that for yourself? Can you do that for me if you are learning this lesson? Okay, awesome. More than after that, bring out some makeup in your life. Makeup थोड़ा बहुत शुरू करो अगर आप नहीं कर रहे हो. If you buy lipsticks, buy vibrant colors, colorful dark colors, not skin color. Skin color lipstick is lip gloss, it's not lipstick. So go and do shopping tonight or tomorrow when you are bringing like colorful lipsticks which are more girly in nature. You buy more dresses जो कि more गर्ली काइंड है. लेट जैसे कि स्टॉप बाइंग ब्लैक ब्लू येलो, ब्लैक ब्लू ग्रे व्हाइट कलर, दे आर मोर मैन कलर्स. ब्रिंग फीमेल कलर्स विच इज रेड पर्पल पिंक येलो ऑरेंज ब्राइट ग्रीन बॉटल ग्रीन, जो भी आपके दिमाग में आते हैं गर्ल वाले कलर, वो टाइप के ड्रेसेस लाओ. सो टाइम फॉर चेंजिंग योर वार्डरोब फ्रॉम टुडे. ठीक है, नाउ यू नीड टू ड्रेस फॉर impressing the partners in your life. If you are already married and have partner in life, I know you want to say, I don't want to impress to my partner, I want to dress nicely for me. Why should I do it for him? That's the feminine nature in you, that's the yin energy that you have to bring. अगर आपके पास वो है, that's your super power. अगर आप अच्छे से ड्रेस फॉर योर पार्टनर करोगे, that's your super power to make him do anything for you. That's the reality of life. ठीक है, उसके अलावा और भी कुछ हैं. वी कैन नॉट गो इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ टाइम. आई जस्ट से वन मोर थिंग. Go back and connect to your female friends who are more girly in nature. Those with which you can do time pass, those with which you can do a little bit of gossip and bitching also. I know you will not find it logical, but trust me, that is also required in life. टाइम पास करना सीखो, टाइम किल करना सीखो, थोड़ा बहुत रिलैक्स करना सीखो, थोड़ा गॉसिप करो उनके साथ, थोड़ा विंडो शॉपिंग पे जाओ, ज्यादा मिलो उनसे थोड़ा. आई नो इट विल बी हार्ड फॉर यू इन द बिगिनिंग, बट ट्रस्ट मी, आफ्टर सम टाइम you will be enjoying that time also, because for years you lived a man's life. Now it's time to live a little more of female life in you. Can you commit me for that? Can you write in the chat window if you are up for that kind of challenge? And if you do that, let me check out the YouTube channel also if there are comments. Okay, not a problem, but okay. I got some comments there. Sounds good. Acknowledgements are there. But let's continue the discussion now. उसके अलावा अब क्या कर सकते हो आप? ठीक है, that's for the man, women today. A lot of was discussed. Let's go quickly to the men part. Sorry, I'm taking a little more time, but I hope this session is really adding some value into your life, that is making your life a little more conscious, more beautiful. It's gonna make from tomorrow. Okay, so the next part, yeah, men people. We are specifically talking about the men whose yang energy is suppressed. So if that is the case, अगर आपकी yang energy जो masculine energy define होती है, अगर आपकी वो suppressed है, तो I would say you are the one who is having procrastination. काम को डिले करते रहना, दैट इज योर बिगेस्ट चैलेंज. आप बहुत सारी चीजें, टास्क डिफाइन तो करते हो, टारगेट तो करते हो, बट टाइम पे अचीव नहीं कर पाते. व्हाई? बिकॉज एग्रेशन, दैट गोल ओरिएंटेशन इज मिसिंग इन योर लाइफ. Because of that, you are afraid to talk to people, your boss, your colleagues, like in a group. You are afraid to be assertive in the group or even in one-on-one chats with people. You're struggling in your professional life because of that. You can't say no to people with commitment. You succumb to them and you tend to say yes for things you don't want to do or you don't want to pick. Because of that, you are doing more work than you should in your work. उसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है, आप वर्क भी कर रहे हो बट उसके उसके बाद क्या हो रहा है कि यू आर नॉट गेटिंग वर्थ दैट रिकॉग्निशन. जितना आप काम कर रहे हो उसके वर्थ में आपको रिकॉग्निशन भी नहीं मिल रही. व्हाई? बिकॉज यू डोंट नो हाउ टू शोकेस योर सेल्फ, हाउ टू सेल योर सेल्फ, हाउ टू पोर्ट्रे योर सेल्फ. वो भी आपके में मिसिंग है बिकॉज ऑफ द एनर्जी और द यांग एनर्जी एस्पेक्ट जो आपके में मिसिंग है. You don't know how to play dirty politics in your office or in your work, in your business. Because of that, there are people around you who are taking benefit out of you or who are taking benefit out of the situation and वो अपना फायदा कर रहे हैं. आपको जो प्रमोशन मिलना चाहिए था बिकॉज ऑफ द वर्क दैट यू हैव डन, द अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क, वो आपको नहीं किसी और को मिल रहा है बिकॉज समवन इज देयर विद यू एज ए कलीग और एज ए पियर्स हु नोज हाउ टू पोर्ट्रे. काम 1 रुपए का किया है, 2 रुपए का काम करके दिखाना है. दे नो हाउ टू डू दैट, यू डोंट नो दैट. And you are, because of that, you are literally very frustrated in your life. You are literally depressed in your life because of that. You literally are missing this essential qualities that are required for men, and you are not getting success in your career and in your profession. Are you the one? If you are a man and if you are watching this, are you feeling a little stressed and emotional hearing all this, and you are able to relate your situation with that kind of thing? Let me tell you, in your personal life, you are not getting respect from your partner also. जो initially एक respect थी आपके लिए वो जा चुकी है. And respect for men is one of the most and the biggest essential thing that they get from their partners. क्यों रेस्पेक्ट मिसिंग है? बिकॉज यू आर नॉट एबल टू ब्रिंग इन द काइंड ऑफ रिजल्ट्स फ्रॉम द आउटसाइड दैट यू शुड हैव ब्रॉट. उसकी वजह से जब आप वो रेस्पेक्ट बाहर से लेके नहीं आ पा रहे, वो एक्नॉलेजमेंट, वो प्रमोशन, वो प्रोग्रेस, वो बाहर से नहीं ला पा रहे, तो आपकी पार्टनर आपकी रेस्पेक्ट नहीं कर पा रही है. जब वो पार्टनर रेस्पेक्ट नहीं कर रही है तो आपके बीच में इंटीमेसी भी डाउन जा रही है, आपके बीच में सपोर्ट सिस्टम भी डाउन जा रहा है, एंड यू आर struggling in your personal life also because of that. Right? Is it making sense? Now another thing is, अगर आपकी पार्टनर आपके ऊपर इन्हीं चीजों के लिए गुस्सा होती है, किसी भी चीज के लिए गुस्सा होती है ना, you cannot take up that much of shouting from that person. And आप कोइंसिडेंटली, मैं आपके बारे में एक सच्चाई बताऊं, आप उल्टा जवाब या गुस्से में कुछ बोल नहीं पा रहे हो अपने पार्टनर को. Instead of that, you are going into silence. You are running away from your partner, from that situation in your life. There are people, there are other men जो अगर उनकी वाइफ या उनके पार्टनर उन पे चिल्लाते हैं, they burst out. They are even coming back with the more energy. But in your case, you go into silence mode. You go more into running away situation, and that is ruining your relationship aspect also. Now the question to you also is, do you really want to activate your yang energy? Because if you don't do that, you will struggle in your professional life, and in turn you will struggle in your personal life. Not just that, you will make an imbalance in your children's life also, and they will carry forward this imbalance in their life, and ना जाने कितने पुश्तों तक ये imbalance चल सकता है. Can you believe that if you have this much of imbalance in your energies, how much impact, how much big impact it can bring in your life? Okay, I get you. I understand you. But now there is a solution here. अब तक आपने जितनी भी लाइफ ऐसे इस तरीके से जी है, doesn't mean it cannot improve from here. So where to start? For you also, as a man, for you also, the easiest way to start with the body. Body में क्या कर सकते हो? Go to gym, start going to gym from now. Build some muscles. Why? Because when you go to gym, having those muscles, tight body brings aggression in you. Aggression, which is right in nature, which is required to have possess that yang energy. आप जिम में जाओगे तो और जो लोग हैं ना वहां पे आदमी, जितने वो भी ज्यादा yang एनर्जी पोजेस करते हैं, यू विल बी एबल टू इम्बाइब अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ yang एनर्जी फ्रॉम देम, दैट विल हेल्प यू टू एक्टिवेट योर yang एनर्जी। अगर आपको वहां जाके बैकएक भी हो रहा है ना, तो भी कंटिन्यू करो, दैट इज ऑल्सो एस्पेक्ट ऑफ yang एनर्जी, जो आपको गोल ओरिएंटेड वाला जो एस्पेक्ट है वो यहाँ से निकल के आएगा। कैन यू डू दैट? ओके, द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज again clothing for you also. For you to have that yang energy, you have to also become vibrant and strong in colors. अब तक आप डल कलर्स white, blue, black, yellow और ग्रे पहन रहे थे, तो चेंज करो, bring more red clothing in your life. The red clothing for girls is a little bit vibrant and different. For boys, it can be a little different red in you, which is also needs to be vibrant. अपने जो shoes है ना, उनको multi color बनाओ, not black and white वाले colors. Bring, do that shopping, bring those colors, because हर color का भी ना एक energy aspect होता है. When you have different kind of colors, every color brings a different kind of energy in you. So आपको ऐसे कलर्स डालने हैं अपनी लाइफ में जो मोर यांग एनर्जी एक्सूड करते हैं आपकी लाइफ में. सो ब्रिंग इन दोज ब्राइट कलर्स, दो वाइब्रेंट कलर्स विच आर स्पेसिफिक फॉर मैन, जो आपकी लाइफ में यांग एनर्जी को एक्टिवेट कर सकें. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, यू डू लिटिल बिट ऑफ मोर फॉर्मल क्लोथिंग. जब इंसान फॉर्मल क्लोथिंग करता है इंस्टेड ऑफ टी शर्ट्स, इफ यू आर ऑलवेज इन द टी शर्ट्स, दैट इज मोर ढीला ढाला लूज काइंड ऑफ एनर्जी. यू ब्रिंग इन टाइट शर्ट्स, tight blazers, that also brings out yang energy in you. You feel more tight and like energy will come. ट्राई करना आज रात में, अगर आपके पास कोई ब्लेजर हो, उसको पहन के देखना कैसा फील होता है. with that you try to keep beard with you, nice nice and clean sharp clean beard, that will also help you in your yang energy aspect. ठीक है? आपने देखा होगा, आप अगर क्लीन शेव्ड हो, बहुत सॉफ्ट और वो फील देते हो अगलों को, और यू गिव दैट लाइक होमली फीलिंग, फैमिली फीलिंग. नहीं, बीइंग अ yang energy, you have to be strong, you have to show that aggression, you have to show that sometimes arrogance also, that will give you more respect than you are getting till now. उसके अलावा, if possible, if time permits, go on for competitive outdoor games. कॉम्पिटिटिव आउटडोर गेम्स अपने आप आपके अंदर से यांग एनर्जी, वो कंपटीशन, वो एम्बिशन लेके आएगा, एंड दैट विल हेल्प यू टू एक्टिवेट योर यांग एनर्जी. स्टार्टिंग में चोट लगेगी, दर्द होगा शरीर में, दैट इज ऑल ओके, बिकॉज यू हैव टू पोजेस दैट यांग एनर्जी. एक्टिवेट करना है तो करना पड़ेगा. One more thing I'll say before telling about this yang, like for this yang energy people, and wrapping up the whole discussion, it's getting longer. One more thing is start taking small decisions in your life. Why? अब तक आप किस टाइप के नेचर के हो? अगर आप बाहर खाना खाने जा रहे हो फैमिली के साथ, योर वाइफ और योर पेरेंट्स आस्क यू व्हाट यू वांट टू ईट, यू से अरे कुछ भी चलेगा, मेरे लिए ऑर्डर कर दो. दैट इज मोर लाइक लूज और यिन एनर्जी वाला नेचर है. नहीं, आपको अगर यांग एनर्जी करना है, यू स्टार्ट ऑर्डरिंग फॉर योर सेल्फ, पिक योर ओन डिशेस, एंड you pick it for your family also. That is a small decision. अब तक नहीं लिया है, you pick it, you don't even ask them and order for food for them. You will do mistakes. Some people will say अरे यार मेरे लिए ये क्यों ऑर्डर कर, आज मन नहीं था. That is all okay. Take that bullshit from them. या जो जो थोड़ा बहुत फ्रिक्शन आ रहा है या वो आ रहा है, that is all okay. बट ऑर्डर एक बार करोगे, गलती करोगे, नेक्स्ट टाइम दोबारा जाओगे, यू विल डू द राइट ऑर्डर. यू विल, अगर उनसे पूछना भी है, कंसल्ट भी करना है, यू विल आस्क देम अथॉरिटेटिवली एंड यू विल प्लेस द ऑर्डर. नॉट जस्ट दैट, इन योर होम, अगर आप वाइफ के साथ हो और आज तक कहते आए हो कि नहीं जो तू बनाएगी मैं खा लूंगा, जैसा तू बनाएगी जो भी है, आई डोंट हैव अ प्रेफरेंस, यू कुक एनीथिंग, चेंज इट फॉर फ्रॉम टुडे. एटलीस्ट 3 times a week you have to tell them what you want to eat today. जैसा भी है, लिटिल बिट अथॉरिटी लेके आओ. You will be surprised, your wife, your partner will be way more happier in this case when they hear like कि आज मेरा पति ये खाना चाहता है, and they will be more than happy to cook that food for you. You will be surprised to know how much happiness it will bring in your partner's life and emotion as well. ऑफिस जाते हो, किसी बिजनेस मीटिंग में जाते हो, इफ दे आस्क यू डू यू वांट टू हैव समथिंग, टी और कॉफी और ये, आप क्या बोलते हैं? नहीं नहीं नहीं, आई एम ओके, हमने सब लेके आऊँ. नहीं, आज से चेंज करना है वो. यू बिकम मोर यांग देयर. मुझे कॉफी चाहिए, आई वॉन्ट ब्लैक कॉफी 2 shots, something like that. Make more specific. I need a tea without sugar. I need green tea if possible with you, or I need green tea with honey. Something, be more specific. That will bring out that, yang energy in you, and those people will be very much, they will get, a setback. भाई ये बंदा बहुत specific है, we have to be very careful with him, we have to do that business deal, and you will have that upper hand अगर आप उस business meeting में जा रहे हो. You will be surprised to know how much dynamics those things will change in your business as well. Awesome. So much of knowledge in such a short span of like 1 hour. हमने इतना कुछ cover किया. बट अब ये तो हम बोल सकते हैं कि जिसमें यान और यिन का पोलराइज्ड वाला बिहेवियर है, बट यू विल बी आस्किंग योरसेल्फ दैट क्वेश्चन, अगर आपके केस में दोनों ही चीजों में आप सफर कर रहे हो, इन योर पर्सनल लाइफ एज वेल एज प्रोफेशनल लाइफ, तो व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम इन दैट केस? इन दैट केस आई विल ब्रिंग आउट दैट those traits again for you guys. In that case, you are missing some of the qualities from both the aspects. हमने क्या स्टार्टिंग में डिस्कस किया था? You should, you have yin energy and yang energy both in you as a person. आपके अंदर masculine and feminine both the aspects होते हैं हर इंसान के अंदर. You need to bring as much balance as possible within you. अगर आप दोनों चीजों में स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं, मतलब आपके कुछ एस्पेक्ट्स ऑन दीज टू थिंग्स, मतलब अगर ये जो traits हैं, in both these traits you are missing some of the essential traits or essential qualities in your life, and that's why you are struggling in both of them. So what's the homework for you to figure that out and really bring that balance in your life? I'll tell you in brief, because it cannot be summarized in this session on this free like YouTube live video. We need much more work and need to go deeper into it. But let me give you a glimpse of what can be done, what can be the steps, so that you can at least get a glimpse and idea of how to go about it. And if you really want to work hard, if you can work hard, you can bring it on yourself. You don't need somebody else's help for this task. Is it okay? So three steps we can have in that case. मैं पहले ये हटा देता हूँ so that you two are not diverted to read this. So क्या हो सकते हैं वो चीजें? First thing is you write down. Writing में कुछ करना है आपको. What is that? Recognize the missing qualities from both these aspects that you have. कॉलम बनाओ, एक पेपर लो, उसमें बीच में लाइन लगाओ और लिखो यहाँ पे यिन एनर्जी और यहाँ पे अच्छा, लेट मी एक्चुअली पुट इट अगेन सो दैट वी कैन मेक मोर रिलेट हियर. सो आपको लिस्ट बनानी है और जिसमें दोनों साइड का लिखना है क्या आपके चीज में मिसिंग है फ्रॉम दीज क्वालिटीज, बिकॉज दीज आर एसेंशियल दैट यू एवरी सिंगल पर्सन नीड टू हैव दैट बैलेंस लाइफ. लिखो कौन कौन से एस्पेक्ट्स आपकी लाइफ में दोनों चीजों को रिलेटेड पर्सनल एंड प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में मिसिंग है. दैट इज वन थिंग. Second step is based on what you are finding as the missing qualities, create affirmations for you. For example, आपको लगता है आप सेंसिटिव नहीं हो, आप मोर इनसेंसिटिव हो, तो यू राइट दैट आई एम मोर sensitive in life from now. I am able to understand everyone's emotion around me, especially my partner. That is your affirmation. You are telling again and again yourself that you are that person. अगर आपको लगता है आप aggressiveness miss कर रहे हो अपनी लाइफ में, because of which you are facing challenges in your career, you write, I am aggressive and arrogant when I need to be. I can take charge of the situation when I need to be. ऐसे affirmation अपने लिए लिखो और रोज रिपीट करो. That will bring out this missing quality that you have. जब सब कुछ लिख लो, first point is recognize the missing qualities. Second point is make affirmations for all the missing qualities that you have smartly in your own way. Third point is based on these affirmations that you have written, you start taking small actions every day. जो भी मिसिंग लग रहा है, जिसके लिए affirmation बनाया है, आपने पता है affirmation तो बनाया, बट रियलिटी में वो आपकी लाइफ में नहीं है. For that, start taking small actions. जैसा कि मैंने अभी बोला, एक एग्जांपल दिया था कि if you are missing the yin energy of if your yin energy is suppressed, that means as a man, if that is suppressed, First action you can take is, if you are going out for dinner, start ordering food for your family without too much consulting them. और अपने पार्टनर को अपने घर में लोगों को बोलना शुरू करो कि दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट टू ईट टुनाइट और टुडे मॉर्निंग और समथिंग. बी चूजी, बी स्पेसिफिक अबाउट व्हाट यू वांट इन लाइफ. स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स ऑन अ डेली बेसिस वाली. ट्रस्ट मी, इफ यू ट्राई टू इम्बाइब दीज क्वालिटीज, अगर ये 3 स्टेप्स फॉलो किए, huge amount of transformation can come within next 7 days if you start working on it, on these aspects today itself. अगर ये अच्छे से दोबारा, maybe you can listen to this video for 2-3 times and start taking actions. So specifically, एक summarize करूँ तो, don't think if you are a woman you just have to focus on yin energy concept और yang energy की कुछ चीजें, मतलब yin energy के aspects पे ही focus करना है. नहीं, you have to have yang energy traits also in you, in check, in some balance. अगर आप female हो और yin energy आपकी ज्यादा ही है या suppressed है, based on that, whatever is it, whatever is your realization, you need to bring that balance within you in all the aspects. But remember, if you are a woman, intrinsically, you need to possess, you need to have yin energy as your primary trait. If you are a man, you have to possess masculine energy, yang energy, and its traits as the by default one, as the main ones that you own. बट वो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए 10 और 90 वाला रेशियो आना चाहिए. इट हैज टू बी 60-40. दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड बैलेंस. अगर आप टू मच यांग हो एज अ मैन, then also your life will not be good. You will not be listening to others. You will be too much arrogant. No girl will be able to take your tantrums and all that. ठीक है, तो वो सब चीजें हैं, तो बैलेंस बहुत जरूरी है. Okay, awesome. That's it for today, guys. I hope you had an amazing learning today, amazing discussion today, lot of breakthroughs as I promised in the session. I would like to listen from you, or not listen from you, just on the chat, one word in the chat window. How was the session today? Prachi, Rashmi, Kiranji, how was the session today? Did you learn something good or something, unique about life, about yourself today, जो शायद आप miss कर रहे हैं, and your life can really improve from here? I would like to know from in the chat window, how was the session today? Awesome, very informative and introspective. Glad to know that. Glad to know, Prachi, I was able to give that kind of information. Thank you, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, awesome. I think we had a good discussion today. We went overboard today. I can actually stop the live now, but if you are okay, if you have time, we can stay and do some Q&A if you have time. I'm okay for that. I'm able, I can give time. If you're okay, we can do that live on live, or we can, I can actually stop the live and we can do it in this private setup, in this closed setup. Okay, very unique. I have a question. Okay, sure. Okay, let me do that. Let me take this, give this little privilege to the people who joined on Zoom and they want to have a little more interaction. For the people who are on YouTube, who are watching this later, I'm so glad. I'm thankful to all of you who gave me this time, who patiently listened till the end, and who got some information and value from this. I really thank you for your time and for your valuable efforts and time in your life. Thank you. We will meet again with an amazing topic. For people who are on this Zoom call, stay back. I'll just stop the video.